Start recording. Today is April 16th. It is Thursday. Wait, why did I? Oh, I'm losing track of time. It's Thursday. I didn't take any trades today. Damn, it's 2 days to my birthday. That's kind of crazy. This week has flown by. Oh, I don't know, but I mean, today was another day. You know, I mean, let's just go into the start of the morning. Like I put my if thens. I I swear my allergy meds aren't working anymore because I'm just my if thens are kind of iffy, low key. They I kind of just keep having them be some BS about yeah. If we sweep some sell side liquidity, then I like longs. If we rip it open, wait for something to show. I don't know. I feel like I need to have more confidence because then I end up seeing that and then I don't listen to it. But where are we? Really extended from yesterday too. But we're kind of chopping around. Boom, put an eye, swept the high, and closing lower. So if we look at that on the 1 minute, see, okay, high, 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 boop, accumulation, manipulation, distribution to the downside. Okay, that looks kind of good. There's models in here to take. Oh, soup, CISD, write it down. What they changed? They changed it. They changed the long and short. I don't like that. Boom, and then you just target liquidity down there. Boom. It's that easy, right? Because we swept that, boom, retrace. Once we get the soup and then the change in the state, that means we shouldn't be coming back up here, right? And so that's kind of the thing where it's like, okay, yeah, if this happens up here, okay, but since we swept this, we can expect a slight retrace. But once we get that change in the state lower, I want straight distribution, right? For if this is the big leg, I want straight distribution, and that would have worked out there. But then coming into market open, I'm like, okay, we put on the low, we swept Asia low right here. It would just kind of been, where is Asia low actually? Let me mark that out. We swept Asia low and we'd kind of just been chopping. I'm like, this is just the leg. This hasn't been manipulated yet, right? This I don't see this exactly as manipulation. And so I just see us chopping around here. And so I'm like, okay, what are the liquidity points? Okay, boom. High, swept the high, boom. Came back, swept the high, swept the high, swept the high, swept the high again. We haven't swept any of the lows. I'm like, damn, to go higher, this could look to be accumulation. I want to see some lows taken to then rip it up higher. I could also see, sorry, it's like bad. Oh, dude, the Zyrtec is not working. But I'm like, okay, I could see us also push up, take this again, because what, one drive, two drive, third drive, and then rip it down. And then I have the standard deviation written out. So I'm like, where could we possibly go? We've already kind of hit this standard deviation. Okay, lower down here. But what is that low? I started using uh the hour and 4 hour, right? That's the bottom of the 4 hour candle, start of the 4 hour gap, the 4 hour fair value gap. Same with the 1 hour. That's just a 1 hour, low that put in that high then. And so kind of using that because I remember a long time ago, I would not mark out anything. I would just be like, okay, like I might have marked that out down here. Oh, if it plays off of this, I don't think it does, but if it plays off of this, I'm gonna be kind of surprised. But I'm like, okay, standard deviation lines up down here, lines up with some gaps. Could see rip it down because I still see higher, right? If we look on the daily chart, we're ripping. I want that high. Like there's nothing to it. I just want that high. Whereas ES sitting in this is ES above everything. ES is almost at the I just want the highs, right? And I'm like, you can't step in front of this and expect to retrace. Except for this. This would be the retrace to go higher. Not taking shorts because, well, unless we were up here, right? If this hadn't been manipulated, if we would have manipulated that, shorts to then take longs. But longs are my overall bias. I've been yapping for 5 minutes straight. Let's get into it. Market open, boom, rips it up, soups it, closes below. Cool. That's exactly one of the things that I could have seen. Take one side of the range. Okay, now we look for other side of the range, preferably the external. Now we're just chopping. Bingo, down there. And this is another thing where you could have actually seen this as a model right here. As a okay, accumulation, that's the manipulation. And now this is a possible entry down here. This soup. And then I don't know, changing the states down here. So then what? You're taking a short. But then again, I'm like, that's a lot of overhead just to get down here as first TP. And especially like I'm like, not exactly my cup of tea. If you're scalping it, if you're okay, boom, catching it up here, that's great. And so I'm saying, is that manipulation right here? Back candle pretty much denies all of that. We sweep the high, pull back the discount actually. Nope, close below. Okay, rip back up. Nope, rip it down. Alrighty, we're kind of just chopping in this area. And so I'm seeing this is like, okay, we took the range low, we didn't go anywhere. I think we need to take more. So now I'm like, okay, I want to see more taken. Boom, there we go. Down, down through that. Boom, keep going. Boom. And what was that? Was that the 4 hour? Oh, that was the 4 hour. Oh wait, no. Is that? No, that's the 1 hour, I think. Yeah, it was the bottom of the 1 hour. But I'm like, okay, that lines up. The 4 hour gap was here. We kind of blew through that. But then I'm like, okay, I just have all these lines out here because I wanted to see where we're going. And then boom, we push down, and this is when I basically got off. Actually, I should probably eat. Let's see if I got screwed over today. Oh no, that's like the world's smallest sirloin. Dog. That's like the world. They gave me like, oh my goodness. Mm. Those are some of the best fries I've had. All right, but back to it. I'm like, I don't see us coming back down any lower, right? I'm like, okay, we're just extending this to a slight retrace to push it higher. What do I want to see? Seeing actually, I left it like right here. I'm like, I kind of want to see push down, manipulate this, and then give me an entry to go up. Not even thinking about this leg being manipulation, right? This is huge. This is huge 100-point manipulation. But for what the target is, that's not that ridiculous. We just kind of rip it up. And I'm like, that kind of, if I go on the 2 minute, what does a 2 minute look like? I don't know. But I'm like, okay, this makes sense if this entire thing is manipulation. What is ES doing? Kind of nothing, but I'm like, it doesn't make sense for us to just keep going lower because that isn't like super solid manipulation. We've kind of exhausted all of that. Like, long looks good. What is YM doing? That is definitely. There we go. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, does YM take the low again? I kind of want to see this. Okay, what is YM doing? Okay, definitely not. Okay, YM was terrible. Okay, back here. But where were we? Oh, we were like right here. But now I'm like, well, if I think longs are the move, 100% I do. Like, okay, this could be like long manipulation, like just messing around. Was there news today? I don't know. Oh, I was watching the ICT. Works Factory. I don't think there was news today. No, there wasn't. But it's like, okay, it's during wartime and stuff like that. So this, I believe this move, this down move is just giant manipulation. Would I've seen it in real time? Not until like here, but then I would have been like, okay, if that's giant manipulation, what do I need to see? This is like the perfect area, right? Because the initial like change in the state obviously is like there, but then that change in the state, that's balanced price. In here, if I go into like a 2 minute, like that's there. Okay, that's souped right here. We just closed above this. Like, let's break out. We're in discount right here. We're holding some of this. Is there a fair value gap there? Probably. Okay, we trade a little bit lower. All right, but I'm like, I don't hate this. Right? Where's the 15-minute candle? Okay, 15-minute candle is like a couple more minutes, but oh, we take it one more time. That's a big rip. And let me guess, the next candle rips. Yep. Damn. See, that's that's just a giant FU wick right there, because boom, because now it closed above. I just want to see us rip. What am I aiming for? High and then high, just up. Just I want to see us. That's what I want. Granted, 15-minute didn't soup, but yeah, a 5 minute. What's 5 minute look like? 5 minute soup, yeah. Damn, that is kind of. Oh, what I've no, I to be honest, watching this candle come in, what would I have waited for? The close, I would have seen this candle open high and then just pull back. And I would have been like, oh, that's not very good. I would have seen that soup again. I would have seen this candle rip here, and then this candle would have opened and I would have entered somewhere in there. Just realistically going through it, like I'm not immediately entering the second this wicks it here. I'm waiting for closure and then for this next candle to do its thing. So then if I'm this is kind of a larger stop than what I'm used to. But if I'm targeting here, I mean, there we go. That's a 3. Ugh, stop messing around. There we go. Hey. And then where are we now? Obviously, I know we're all the way up. Like, just from this leg, granted, ugh. Like, oh, we haven't even hit it. So, but hey, that's a possibility. I think to line it up to where we are now, like that. So, probably this candle would be the. I don't know. They're just messing around with standard deviation and things like that. But I mean, it makes sense. But would I have seen this leg be the giant manipulation? I mean, let's look at another time frame. I mean, that this kind of looks good. Like that kind of almost push all the way up. Those mark push back down. But then this soup change in the state confirms that we want to go higher, right? At least to take this instead of just selling off more. But yeah, I mean, there are tons of liquidity points on this chart. Like, oh wait, this never got confirmed higher. Okay, but what I've taken that's a thing that I don't know because I've seen this play out multiple times, and I don't know if I in the past probably because I remember I took something like way crazier than this where it's like okay giant sell off retrace boom in the past, but I don't know. I mean, that's just one of those things where it's like I honestly have no clue if I would have taken this in real time. Who is texting me? I know my package is here. I know my Stop telling me my smelling salts finally came in. But I'm waiting until I get back from my class later today to get my stuff. But after, if you sit through this chop, because this has kind of been some sales we've been running, I could have expected this entire morning to kind of chop, but boom, big manipulation to the downside, rip back up. I mean, 10, I mean, that's perfect for that timing wise. So then let me guess, this is like, okay, yeah. I mean, there's nothing much else for me to say. I mean, finding entries beyond this, if I miss this, kind of thinking, okay, boom, close above. I mean, once we close above here, I don't want to see this taken. So any retraces down here, like down here, that soup, that change in the state right there, could have been good. Not the biggest fan of some of this stuff, but I don't know. Once you get above like here, it's can do whatever it wants. But down here, getting that premium entry, oh, I don't know if I would have. Yeah, I don't know, dude. If you're scalping it and you're like, okay, boom, that looks like the low, taking that. I don't know. There's a lot of things. Who knows how I would have acted, but I mean, spotting this, it just would have been, do I see that as manipulation? Right? I know where my entry would have been. I know where I would have entered somewhere in this candle, right? Because I would have seen this and I'm like, okay, I need to wait till it closes. Okay, it closed. This candle would have wicked up and pushed down. And then I would have been like, darn. And then even if I did enter, I would just enter again because, okay, we just souped the soup. Now we have to go. I mean, that's kind of all I got. It kind of yapped for 60. Oh my gosh, 16 minutes of yap. But I mean, another should have been good day. I'm just excited for the summer, honestly, to where I can stay on because if I can just like 3, 4 trades a week, all I need. Because then that's right now. I know I can take 3 to 4 trades a week. Even in these markets, finding 3 to 4 trades. Granted, when my win rate might be a little bit low, but my RR, my risk management is good for that. If I can find at least 3 trades a week with the current stuff I have, 3 trades a week, what you lose one. Let's just say my average RR is like 3, right? So that's 5 times. Let's say we're risking like what 250 each 50K, 750 plus 125, so that's 875. 875. So that's like 4K a week. Okay, that no, right? We can risk way less than that and still do good. But that's wait, what did I get 5 from? Oh, that's ours. That's how many risk to rewards I'm bringing in a week. Yeah, because if I'm taking like 2 3s and then losing one of those, but yeah, bringing in 5 hours a week isn't that ridiculous? I don't think. But I mean, the numbers support it. The stuff I'm doing right now supports it. That trading calendar supports it, right? This trading calendar supports it. This trading calendar supports me in my numbers, right? Granted, the RR and stuff like that, but what's the R multiple? Does that show? Net pin. Okay, it doesn't show me the average RR, but why did everything shift? Ooh.